Hello. So lately I've been seeing a lot of videos about painting forages and whatnot of books, and I was thinking about it, and I have these lovely books. They're beautiful, but they are just a bit bland on the edges, and I was thinking, I painted the front, so why not paint the sides too? So what are these steps going to be? Well, one, pick a book. I have like 50 copies of these, so it's really not going to be that difficult to pick one of these. For The Light of Evenfall, I only have a limited amount of copies because most of them are misprints. So honestly, I think I might do a misprint copy just to give it some love, because it did not get love when it was made, and that is very sad, and that is how books are raised to have many insecurities. And then step number 2 would be to sketch out just a very light outline of the design I want to do. I don't have as much space on a journey paved in shadows as I do on The Light of Evenfall. The Light of Evenfall is a little thicker, so that'll be good. But I think I have enough I should be able to make do. After that, open this up and start painting. So I have clamps somewhere. I don't know where they are. I need clamps so, you can kind of smush the book together so you can draw on it and paint on it easier, and it's not going to get everywhere. So we are on a hunt for clamps. I will never be more frustrated with anybody than I am with myself after I decide to reorganize all of my art supplies, and then I can't find anything. In the moment, I'm like, oh, this is such a good idea. I'm gonna have everything organized. I'll know exactly where it is. It's so nice. It's so clean. No, it never is. And then when I go to get like something that I need, I have no idea where it is. It's lost into the abyss of my home, and now I can't find my clamps. I found them in the toolbox where they belong. Back to work.
My clamps are too small. So the thing is, they're large enough if I was clamping like just the book together, it would be fine. But I kind of want to protect the front and back cover from all the pressure being on one point on the press. I want to more evenly distribute it. So my plan was to put it between a stiff computer mouse and my little cutting board. But a clamp is not big enough to go around all three things. So I am annoyed. So I just went ahead and ordered a cheap book press, and it should be here today. So we will continue this on later. For now, I'm tired. I have a headache and I don't want to look at these clamps anymore. So, alright, so it is a new day. I have the book press since my clamps were too small. I'm going to put a copy of A Journey Paved in Shadows into the book press, get it all clamped down, and then start sketching on the motif of what I'm going to paint on it. Alright, and now that the sketch is down, it is time to start painting. the base is pretty much down on A Journey Paved in Shadows. I'm going to wait for it to dry a little bit before going over with some highlights and hopefully add like a snow effect. Alright, so it is a few days later actually, and I am going to take the book out of the press and let's see how it turned out. So here it is. I am very, very happy with how it turned out. I did just some like random designs on the sides to match the front, and then I added some varnish on it to protect it. Let's see how it cracks. I am so happy with how this turned out. This was my kind of first test with painting the foredges on books, and I think it turned out great. So I am very happy with this. Big success. So for A Journey Paved in Shadows, I wanted to do a scene with Rin and Xeris traveling through the Linneo Mountains, like in the first part of the book. I just worked with what I had, and I really like how it turned out. I'm still getting used to watercolors. They bleed everywhere, and it's very hard to work with them like how I'm used to working with paint, which is acrylic. So it's a process, but we're getting there. Now it is time for round 2.
And that just about wraps this project up. Unfortunately for the Light of Evenfall, my camera did die in the middle of filming it, so there are some details here that were not filmed, like a lot of highlights, just little detail work, which is fine, but that is why the whole thing was not captured. I wasn't too sure about the motif at first. You know, I'm used to painting landscapes and whatnot, but in the end it came out really good. So we have Rin here and Xeris here, and Rin is standing before the Temple of the Divine in Xandra, and Xeris is standing before the Dark Throne in the fortress up north. There's a lot of parallels throughout the whole story, but especially in The Light of Evenfall. I think I captured what I wanted to. I also spent like twice as long on the background parts where it's kind of like twilight, even fall evening type vibe, because I thought I needed to mix my own purple paint because I didn't have any, and so I spent like twice as long making sure it was the right color, it would match and everything, only to learn that I actually did have some purple paint. I just didn't know. So yay for twice the amount of effort I needed. The process of having to deal with watercolors, and yes I say deal with because I have not mastered it. I'm not anywhere close to mastering it, but I had a lot of fun. You have to deal in negative space a lot. You have to think about where you want it to be highlighted area, and you have to like kind of avoid that with the colors. It's really hard to reduce the darkness that you add and reduce the shadows. So that was a good learning experience. Definitely am going to be painting more books like this. Definitely some of my books for sure. I have some ideas for The Gates Call, but my only limiting factor of that is that it's so tiny. It's much shorter than both of these books, so I'll have less space to work with, but you know, I'll figure it out. I always do. I also had an idea for when I have the Divine Shadows saga complete, which is probably going to be 4 books. I'm working on the 3rd one right now. I want to do another edge painting where I put them all together like this and I have like a big mural kinda. I think that'll be really cool, and that's just more motivation to write faster, I suppose. And for both of these books, I did end up going back with like a colored pencil and a white pen just to kind of add in some more highlights and details that I really couldn't get with just the paint. That just about wraps up this project. For now, let's have a look at the epic reveal.